two teams that desperately need a win.
Tonight is huge for these two, and a winnable game on the schedule for either side. So whoever wins tonight will feel a lot better about themselves.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Yes, it's a fall. The bucket from Herter. Herter's got his team on the board to start the game for the Kings. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 3-point game. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
Just so crafty getting to the rim. Fox runs inside, leaps over the defense for the easy finish.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas, 7'3", and just so skilled. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Flashing that creativity is so much fun watching Fox carve up defenses like this.
And it's sent back by Sabonis. And they'll keep possession. Here's Thibault. Grant outside. Fox looking it over. Passes it to Herter. And there's the pass to Murray. It's Fox atop the key. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple of years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
Now here's Herter. Barnes outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Fox going inside. A shot missing. Great D that time from Nurkic. Lillard, the pass to Grant. Yep, that one goes in there. Grant's got 5 points so far.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Now, here's Thibault. Pass to Sharp. It's deflected. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Barnes kicks to Herter. Murray outside. Outside, Fox. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Murray, good.
Pretty slick by Fox right there, giving it away to the guy who is ready to attack.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
55 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Herter. Over in the corner, Barnes. Driving inside. Here's Sabonis. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice persistence on the glass. Sabonis understanding how to use his body and length, too.
Lillard against Fox. Out to the right wing. Here's Sharp. Kicks it out to Lillard. Thibault, the pass to Lillard. Sacramento grabs the miss.
and he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Kings ahead, up by 9. And the second quarter about to get started. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Kings. Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. Kicks it out to Grant. Into the lane. And the dunk by Grant.
And I like to see Grant taking that head-on approach, driving hard and taking control of the possession. And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
Here's Herter. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's Lillard. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he's in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton and Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Grant outside. Pass to Sharp. Thibault for 3. Grant kicks to Nurkic. Drills the three-pointer.
Nurkic doesn't take a lot of bad shots, so when he decides to pull up off the dribble, you know he's feeling it.
Outside, Fox. To the left wing. Sabonis, second shot opportunity. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 12. Driving in. And it's Sharp missing. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for Sacramento. Fox kicks to Murray. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Kings lead by 14.
He loves to get rid of it. Fox has a nose for the open man.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Thibault finds Lillard. Back to Thibault. Nurkic against Sabonis. Now, here's Thibault. He's guarded closely, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoyed, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from 3. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the 3-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Mitchell against Simon. Back to Mitchell. On the wing, Monk. And a miss there on the triple. Now, when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs.
The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. The three. And that one is off. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Here's Mitchell. Kicks to Monk. Fades away. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And Monk is a good shooter from the mid-range. He's only going to get better the more he looks to shoot from there.
Stolen by Mitchell. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Up top, Monk with the fadeaway. The rebound by Watford.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. Yeah, the defender all over it.
This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw, no good.
At the free throw line for the Trailblazers.
No good on the second free throw. Monk for three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time.
With the score, your King.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Trailblazers, 18. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. And it's Barnes in at the three. That's the five out there for the Kings. Simons, he's checked in for Portland. Trailblazers trail by 14.
And guys, how about the scoring of De'Aaron Fox?
The scoring ability of Fox is off the charts, continuing to perfect his craft while also seeing his rebound numbers go up. That's how you become a reliable, complete guard in this league.
Here's Fox. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority. It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
The wide open look here for Fox. Nails the wide open jump shot. Fox has got 13 points.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
Lillard against Fox. And Lillard kicks to Simons. 5 to shoot. Thibault on the wing. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Herter. Kings leading now by 12. Inside. Shoots it. Sabonis, the pass to Murray. Here's Herter. 8 points for him. The pass to Barnes. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Thibault. Now here's Simons. He's defended by Herter. Barnes passes to Sabonis. In the corner. Herter with it. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. 11 points in the game.
Such a talented passer at his position. Sabonis is all about making winning plays.
Lillard against Fox. From deep. Lillard on top. Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by the Kings. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game.
You gotta love how scrappy De'Aaron Fox is. No matter what kind of challenges he faces in a game, he's never giving less than his all.
Fox against Lillard. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Lillard finds Thibault. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Murray. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Here's Fox. He's got 15. 1:39 left in the third quarter. Murray against Grant. 6 on the shot clock. Drills it from outside. Barnes has got 6 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Three-pointer, Fox, and another 3 for Sacramento.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Pass to Murray. And here's Herter, covered by Simons. Now here's Herter. Defense right on him. Sabonis with the bucket.
That kind of challenge isn't going to deter Sabonis. He's good at gutting through contact.
Lillard from outside. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento.
Substituting on the court.
Simons on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists in the game.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
I tell you what, he's tenacious on the drive, isn't he? I mean, Monk constantly looking to get to the free throw line.
The Kings have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And Monk drops them both. Mitchell against Lillard for 3. That shot off the mark. And so it's Sacramento taking a 19-point lead into the break. The score. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. And Lillard throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Outside for Davis. Drops in the tray. Davis has got his first 3 points of the game.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Launches it. No good from Grant.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Nurkic with the steal. Lillard with it. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Lillard's got 11 points here in just the second half. Mitchell outside. Outside for Davis. Pulls up on the wing. Rebound by Nurkic.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Thibault the pass to Lillard. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And this is Lillard at his best. Sending up a confident shot from the arc like he just knows it's good.
Mitchell kicks to Davis. Mitchell trying to free himself. Now Simons. Off target with his three.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Davis with the bucket.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
6 to shoot. Here's Thibault. No good that time, so the Kings will take it the other way. Mitchell outside. He kicks to Monk. Shoots over Simon. The shot by Monk is no good. Trailblazers trail by 16. And it's Thibault in the corner. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. And here is Mitchell. Left side, Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Kings.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for De'Aaron Fox.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Monk for three. Here's Len, and another shot, and the layup is up and in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Monk with the ball, now defended by Grant. Outside for Davis. Mitchell outside. Davis down low, defended by Thibault. They get the rebound. Mitchell outside. Back to Len. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
A guy who spaces the floor, but also willing to attack the rim. Lillard has confounded the defense all night.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one, David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Huff.
two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the 4.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
On offense, here are the Thunder. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Now here's Dort, outside Giddey, pass to Williams. To the middle, and stolen by Herter. Oh, swiped away. Holmgren banked it in off the glass.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
The Kings have gone 1 for 3 so far.
An unusual skill set for his size. Holmgren can initiate offense from every level on the floor. I mean, his versatility is unbelievable.
Here's Fox, plenty of space. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And it's Giddey missing.
Maybe a little overconfidence, trying to go big instead of taking the sure thing.
You expect 7-footers to operate off ball, but Holmgren is just as good with the ball in his hands, Grant.
Yes, he is, B.A. I mean, we've seen him go coast to coast in the open floor, take his defender off the dribble and get to the rim. And if you sag off him, well, he can just rise up and fire.
And Fox powers it home.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
Dort, the pass to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Down low, and stolen by Herter. Outside Murray. Out to Fox. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
And De'Aaron playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball.
And so here's Sacramento. The Thunder making their last shot. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Dort, the pass to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander. What a dunk.
Fox, the pass to Barnes. Again, the miss by the Kings. Giddey with it. Fox picks him up. Changes up. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Here's Holmgren. He's guarded by Sabonis. From deep, Giddey. And he can't get that one. The Kings trailing. Out to the right wing. Fox outside. Back to Herter. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up. From 13. And it's Giddey with a rebound. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is unselfish, and he's got excellent passing skills. Pretty play there.
Fox, the pass to Herter. Back to Fox. No good. And the Thunder going the other way now. And it's Giddey off the drive. Over Murray. Here's Holmgren. That shot missing. Good D by Murray. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. driving to the basket.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Thunder. They lead by 6. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. They've got Josh Giddey. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Lukas Dort out there with Holmgren. And it's Williams in at power forward. And Williams punches it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Such an unpredictable player. Fox enjoys toying with defenders and bullying them in pick and rolls. Yeah, the shocker of the 2022 trade deadline. A deal centered around Domantas Sabonis going to Sacramento and Tyrese Halliburton sent to Indy.
Murray passes to Barnes. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Sabonis. Out to Fox. Back to Sabonis. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. That blockbuster Sabonis-Halliburton trade. What do you make of it for the Kings?
Well, you know, B.A., Sacramento was a guard-heavy team. Sabonis adds size. He also adds playmaking, and I love his motor. I think it was a move to even out their roster.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys. And only Brian.
Allie, thank you.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that three-point shot's going to make him so dangerous.
The three from Barnes. The Thunder with the rebound. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Dort finds Williams. Here's Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. He's got 5. Yep, that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 now.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander attacking and in rhythm on the offensive end.
Here's Herter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The Oklahoma City Thunder, clearly an organization focused on the future. Look no further than the median age of their roster. One of the youngest teams in the league.
Pass to Giddey. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. The Kings making a switch here. Monk's checked in.
1 shot.
That free throw good from Giddey. Right, so having a young team like the Thunder must have its advantages and disadvantages, huh, Doris?
Unequivocally, the upside your guys have brings energy, potential, and obviously their lack of experience can hurt when you take on more veteran teams. But the key for this organization is player development. Can you build habits? Can you build culture? And can you build a winner?
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Davis.
2 minutes.
There's a screen by Lynn. Nice move. And Davis gets it to go.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the paint. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Monk. Outside Davis. Three-pointer, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Williams passes to Giddey. The three is up. Len pulls it in.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Monk with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Here's Lyles. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 49 seconds left in the half.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Williams against Mitchell. Pass to Lyles. Outside for Davis. Driving inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
The first one falls.
For your Kings, Terrence Davis.
Both free throws good from Davis.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. 12 seconds left in the first half of this game. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him. This is one of those nights. Mistake after mistake, a comedy of errors.
There's 6 seconds left in the first half. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first half.
22. The Thunder, 31.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Alex Len is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, when the conversation turns to the young stars in the NBA, I think it's hard to leave Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off this list. This is a 6'6" point guard who can do it all.
Fox, that's good.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Pass to Dort. Rebound by the Kings.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, he was unstoppable to end the 2021-22 season.
He was, BA, because before being shut down with that ankle injury, consider this. Shai averaged over 30 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds over a 13-game span. And that was with shooting splits of 54% and 39% from 3. That's very impressive.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Picked by Sabonis. Barnes passes to Sabonis. Over Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Domantas Sabonis may be one of the most underrated players in the NBA. He conducts his business quietly, but boy, is he a force.
And their number 4 overall pick, Keegan Murray, making a quick impact. One of the most efficient players in college basketball at Iowa last year. He went on to win MVP of the 2K23 Summer League. Can he become a rising star for the Kings? It'll be fun to watch.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
They're one of the fastest players in the game. When Fox attacks the defense, he puts so much pressure on them.
Since KD left Oklahoma City in the summer of 2016, the Thunder have not won a playoff series, Doris.
That's exactly right, B.A. They had a few playoff teams, but they were all bounced in the first round. I think that is what led this organization to basically hit the reset button. Now they want a title caliber team, not a team stuck in the middle.
And Sacramento shooting the ball at 48% so far. Pass to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Fox. Puts up a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Williams passes to Giddey. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Toward outside. Outside Giddey. Now Dort. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23.
Well, because of his length, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has no issues operating near the cup.
Fox finds Barnes. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Lynn. Right side Barnes. Good work defensively by Dort. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Kings made a big trade last season to acquire all-star Domantas Sabonis. It's clear they want to break from their lead-long playoff drought, and they're hoping he can help them do it. He said, quote, "It's exciting. I want to be here. We're going to fight and get wins." Back to you.
Yeah, they're all in, Allie. Thank you. And the first one at the line is good.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient, and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
And Williams over to help. Back to Fox. Over Williams. Here's Lynn. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Lynn's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, just terrific instincts right there from Alex Len on the offensive glass. Really impressive.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Beyond the arc. It's Giddey on the wing. Into the lane. That one doesn't drop. So Sacramento will take it the other way. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To the inside. Len is good. Len's got 6.
Nice work in the painted area. Alex Len with the size and skill to do more of this.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
The Kings have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Outside Herter. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Barnes passes to Herter. Back to Barnes. Pass to Lynn. Here's Fox. Blocked. Oh, deflected. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Thunder have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The first free throw is good.
What a promising future for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's long, he's athletic, he can play the 1 and the 2, and perhaps the most important thing is everyone raves about his character and his coachability.
And the Kings call time here.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Let's go, everybody. Time to make some noise for your Sacramento Kings Brazers. One more time for your Sacramento Kings Brazers.
You know, I think one thing coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
You all know what time it is. Here comes your 916 crew, everyone.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter.
That's right, everybody.
Fox outside. Lets it go from deep. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. It's good if it goes. And that's not going to go. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game.
Please give a big round of applause for your Kings.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. In his rookie season, Grant, Giddey opened up a lot of eyes, certainly with his playmaking, but also with his rebounding.
Oh, B.A., he averaged almost 8 boards a game, playing around 30 minutes a night. His toughness and willingness to mix it up inside have been a welcome addition to this team.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Thank you for that, Allie. Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Also, Josh Giddey out there. Holmgren is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the 4-man position. Here's Fox. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor. Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their number 2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And stolen by Herter. An easy 2 on the layup.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your 1 throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down, my goodness.
And it's Thunder's ball. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
It's Barnes on the wing. That shot, no good. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. From the arc. It's rebounded by Sabonis. The Kings have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Barnes passes to Sabonis. Out to the right wing. Fox for 3. Buries it from 3.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander touched it last.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
The Kings have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Fox, the pass to Sabonis. 2 points. That one goes.
That gives you some sense of Domas's strength right there. Sabonis with some contact. Yes, sir.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Pass to Lynn. And here's Fox. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Lynn. Shoots over Holmgren. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. That's good from Giddey on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, the handles have never been in doubt, Josh Giddey. That is pretty.
Here's Lynn. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
It's Barnes on the wing. Dort defending. Barnes, no good. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
He launches a 3. Sabonis, right side. It's Barnes on the wing. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
That's just terrific job by Barnes. In full attack mode, dominating that area of the paint. Go to work, Harrison.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Thunder.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, BA. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
And stolen by Williams. It's tipped. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. The dive for the ball. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close. That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
And it's Giddey missing. Giddey against Fox. Pass to Barnes. Fires for 3. Doesn't go for him. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the drive. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. This one wasn't easy. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Josh Giddey. Holmgren is out there with Williams. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's George in at the 3 slot.
What I love about Jeremy Grant is he has no trouble taking contact and shooting over people.
Good on the shot.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. And he drives in. That one misses. Williams with the defensive effort. Now here's Holmgren. He's covered by Grant. Williams attacking. And Williams with the stuff.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And the Trailblazers making a change. Here, Eibel's checked in.
That was awesome. Fans, join me in thanking.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Hits it from 3-point range. Lillard's got 6 points. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
First team foul.
On defense, the Trailblazers. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. The kick out to Williams. Fires for 3.
How about the hustle on defense from Dame? The coaching staff loves seeing this.
Down low, Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him where the advantage may be tonight, and he said, our shot blocking sets us apart. Now, we do have to play solid all-around defense, but we have people in the back who can help us quite a bit when we get broken down inside. Back to you, Kevin.
Can't fault him for that, David. Thank you. Trying to take command of this game, Greg, using their defense as the catalyst.
Kevin, I love the approach. So many teams come in with an offensive mindset. These guys are flipping the script.
They look to get stops, but they also look to create some turnovers, which can lead to easy runouts.
And quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor.
Offensive rebound. Nurkic the pass to Simons. Nurkic a screen on Giddey. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Here's Giddey. Oh, good on the 3. Portland leading by 7. Takes a 3. Unable to get that one.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Dort wide open. From outside off the mark. Trailblazers have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Brand sets a screen for Lillard. From outside the arc. The Trailblazers with a new shot clock. Eibel for 3. No good that time. Thunder trailing by 7. Here's Williams. Picked off in midair. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And stolen by Giddey. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Out left to the wing. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Now, here's Lillard. 9 points in the game so far. Passes it to Simons. Kicks it out to Lillard. There's the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Lillard's got 12.
This is what makes Lillard an all-star caliber player. His ability to fill it up.
Here's Giddey. Trains the three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him.
And your Trailblazers youth men's team. It's dance time.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
And the guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the small forward. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game. Great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is. Both amazing passers. David, thank you.
This is what Shai excels at, navigating shot blockers in the paint and finishing.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Thibault kicks to Lillard. Connects from three-point range. Lillard's got 15.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Nurkic with the steal. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Thibault. And he lays it straight in.
Just a smart pass by Nurkic, taking advantage of an open guy.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guy. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
It's good. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren and stolen by Thibault. Over to the wing. Lillard surveying the D. Nurkic a screen on Williams. Three-pointer Lillard. It's rebounded by Giddey. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. It's a 5-point game. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And stolen by Thibault. There's the pass to Watford.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Inside, here's Little, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Impressive work from Nazir Little. Good at using whatever space he gets down low.
Count it, good. And it's 9 points for Chet Holmgren.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And after several playoff runs, the Portland Trailblazers, Smitty, decided to shake things up.
The decision to deal key role players shows they wanted a change in direction. They felt like their team needed some changes, but it looks like they still are aiming to remain competitive.
Sharp checked in for Portland, and no good that time. Thunder trailing by 5. Right side, Dort from the arc. Reddish grabs the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Little passes to Sharp. Here's Eubanks. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 6. It's deflected. Here's Giddey. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Pass to Eubanks. Now, here's Sharp. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Sharp, that's good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
It's blocked, and he recovers it. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from three-point range. And here's Reddish. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Little. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers out in front, leading by 5. It's all right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the... And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, and a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Williams is out there with Holmgren. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. Trailblazers leading by 5. Grant dishes to Nurkic. Dort against Grant. Portland moving the ball around. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Williams passes to Holmgren and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Blazers ball.
Portland's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. And stolen by Williams. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Takes the three. Dort misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And Smitty, one player who's really improved in a very short amount of time is Anthony Simons.
Kevin, a dynamic guard who plays with a lot of confidence. He is especially lethal on the offensive end, and it's because he is capable of scoring from all three levels.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Sharp. Lillard with no one around. Portland again missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Feeds to Williams. Passes to Giddey. Out to the wing. It's Gilgeous-Alexander at the elbow. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Simons, the pass to Nurkic.
One of those guys who stuffs the stat sheet. Nurkic is a double-double machine who also picks up a few steals and assists.
It's his first trip to the line.
One of the strongest players in the league. Nurkic is a force in the painted area on both ends of the floor.
To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Nurkic also eats up a lot of space inside.
Greg, at 6'11", 290, he'll do the dirty work for you. He's also a powerful player with plenty of tricks inside.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Grant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the left rim and out.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
Showing he can take over on the offensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:06 left in the third. Three-pointer, Lillard, and another 3 for Portland.
I mean, a lights-out perimeter shooter. Lillard isn't bashful at looking to fire from downtown.
Dort kicks to Giddey. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 7. Grant outside. Pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. But Trey sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Simons, the pass to Thybulle. Back to Simons. And here now is Thybulle. And he slams it one-handed.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Dort. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What I love, there was no panic on his end.
And so it's Portland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Right back after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. To the paint, here's Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists in the game. Now a timeout called by Portland. Checked in for the Trailblazers. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Thibault on the wing. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Make some noise for a t-shirt toss. Who wants one? Timeout. Oklahoma City. Fans, let them hear from you.
Thunder trailing by 9.
For your Blazer dancer.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Sharp. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Lillard outside. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. And the Trailblazers another 3.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And so Nurkic will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. The pass to Sharp. Back to Nurkic. Tries to keep it alive. Pulls it up. Lillard, the pass to Sharp. Lillard outside. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And they're trailing by 15. They need this. Here's Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. And there's the drive. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Nurkic a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Lillard finds Thibault. To the wing right side. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Trailblazers?
They are making it rain from the 3-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
And Williams with the basket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nice pass by Gilgeous-Alexander. Has the height to see over the D, and he's unselfish.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Free throw, no good for Nurkic. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Slicing to the rim with confidence. When Grant attacks like this, it's fun to watch.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 3-pointer. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Sharp. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Grant dishes to Lillard. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Here's Sharp. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Trailblazers.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Lillard.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Again, the Trailblazers good for two.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Dort finds Williams. And that time, also a missed shot. Lillard outside. Grant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Giddey. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basket. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Al.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of, boy, it's been a tough stretch for both of these teams lately, Grant. Each side could really use this win to turn things around.
Right now, it's all about desperation for these teams, BA. It's easy to get down on yourself and your team when you've been struggling like these two clubs have. But sometimes all it takes is one good game to rejuvenate a team.
Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Now here's Fox. There's the 3. Sabonis, the pass to Barnes. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis.
Harrison Barnes very comfortable in that catch and shoot.
Lillard against Fox. Nurkic a screen on Fox. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Nurkic. He's guarded by Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer Sharp. Rebound by the Kings. Murray can score in a multitude of ways, Grant.
Oh, yes, he can, BA. I mean, he can feast from the post, the mid-range, and the three-point line as well. He always plays under control at his own pace, and that's why he looks so fluid out there on the floor.
Now here's Murray. Second chance effort. And Fox with the lay-in.
Just Fox being impossible to contain right there on the drive.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Lillard fires away from way outside. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. It's Herter on the wing. The 3-ball. Sharp grabs the miss.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Back to Lillard. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Barnes. Outside Herter. The 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, that's who Herter is outside on the perimeter, a confident long-range shooter.
There's a screen by Nurkic. For 3, here's Lillard. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Murray passes to Herter. Out to Fox. Pass to Sabonis. It's stolen by Nurkic. Herter against Thibault. Grant outside. Lillard outside. To the left side wing. Nurkic finds Thibault. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. The Kings have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Three-pointer, Fox. Another 3 for Sacramento.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome to them.
And the dunk by Lillard.
And Lillard, you don't see it much, but man, when he gets up, that's an exciting play.
Well, Brent, this Kings franchise looking to turn things around. It's been years since they've contended.
Yeah, BA, you don't ever really want to get specific with win totals on a year, but how nice would it be for the Kings to hit that 40-win mark and try to get themselves into the postseason? Just hoping this recent coaching change will give them that boost to finally have some postseason basketball in Sacramento.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the score by Sacramento. Let's go with a 3. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Outside Herter. Pass to Murray. Back to Herter. Sabonis in the post. Working on Grant. Here's Barnes. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Here's Sharp. He's guarded by Barnes. And here's Grant from the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Fox against Lillard. Here's Barnes. And Sacramento again with the bucket.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Sacramento Kings earning this break in the action. Up 10. They've kept their...
And your Trailblazers youth men's team.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists is a nice way to play.
Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Damian Lillard out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Sharp in at the 3. That's the group for Portland starting the second.
Voted one of the top 75 NBA players of all time. We should be enjoying the seasons that Damian Lillard is putting up in the next couple of years.
A line change here for Portland.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket. All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, and try to make the most of this shining stars window. That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Back to Simons. For 3. They get it back to the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Portland scoring again. Right, and when the Blazers shook things up, many thought they'd do a full rebuild, Brent.
Yeah, but B.A., how do you get full value for a guy like Damian Lillard? I just don't think the return coming back would equate to that. So they've reworked the roster. We'll see if these guys can get back to postseason play and then rely on Dame time.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Back to Lyles. 6 on the shot clock. The three-pointer off the mark. The Trailblazers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. There's Simons with a 3. Trailblazers keep it alive. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And it's Monk off the drive. Pass to Lyles. Drops in the 3. Lyles has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Mitchell against Simons. Here's Watford. Simons outside. Over Mitchell. And it's Simons missing. Sacramento has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Lynn. Count it. And it's an 11-point Kings lead.
Pretty good concentration there. The more touches Len is getting on the inside, it seems like the confidence is growing.
And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Mitchell double teamed. It's Monk on the wing. Another 3 for Sacramento. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Oh, sweet move. Jams it in off a great move.
Yeah, you got to set up a quality screen, and right there, Alex Len does a great job, rolls with purpose in that pick and roll. The leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Pass to Lyles. 1:36 left to play in the first half. Goes back up. Len, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Len's got 6 in the quarter.
This guy's got a great nose for the offensive glass, and I like how he used those long arms that time to reach up, snag that rebound.
Here's Simons. Lays it up and banks it in. Simons got his second basket of the game.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Monk. The rebound by Eubanks. For Portland, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Stripped away. Here's Lyles. Reddish covering. Back to Lyles. Outside for Mitchell. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. That one goes. Count it.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Simons against Mitchell. The drive by Simons. It's good. Simons has got 6.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. It just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
Knocks it loose. Shot is up. Excellent D there from Davis. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Davis. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Kings.
And that's a foolish pass. Plain and simple.
And here's Monk. Up in time. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner. Wow.
Incredible indeed. Wait.
And so it's Sacramento leading by 17 at the end of the period. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More NBA on 2K Sports. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying all his skills today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. Fox runs point with Herter by his side. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Such a wide open look. He's got 6.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
When you talk about a basketball family, Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers, plenty of competition growing up.
Barnes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. Some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And Barnes, one of those guys that every team would love to have. He just has a workman-like attitude. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line. And when he's on, he can be lights out.
First team foul.
Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Back come the Kings in transition. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
No problem from Harrison Barnes. They're getting up and throwing it down.
And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. He was a second-round pick out of Syracuse, and he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
It's Herter on the wing, covered by Thibault. Herder passes to Sabonis. Now here's Murray. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Kings lead by 20.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
Kings ball starts the second half.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. And it's Fox with the jam.
Pretty good. The dribble set that up, got some space, and then knocked it down.
Fox against Lillard. Outside for Grant. They need this. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Barnes finds Sabonis. His first shot attempt. Can't get it to drop. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Sacramento has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Well, Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, and with the exception of his rookie year, they've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball. You know, guys, they say speed kills, and in this case, it kills defense. Fox just so quick with the ball.
It's stolen by Barnes. Sabonis with it. Thibault picks him up. Herder passes to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
And with that quickness, Fox is so difficult for defenses to contain, Brent.
Yeah, the one thing, BA, that I love is when De'Aaron picks a tough angle to match up against, because guys tracking him, they're going to lose a little bit of steam. And when he gets ahead, great decisions are made.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Aggressive scoring is great, but when it comes with the efficiency that Lillard plays with, man, he does it on the perimeter, and he gets inside, too.
Murray passes to Sabonis, who is stolen by Lillard. Here's Sharp, defended by Murray. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebound by the Kings. Outside Herder. Outside Murray. Three-pointer. He's off on that one. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Out to Lillard from outside the arc. Lillard can't get that one to fall.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And it's Murray finishing it off.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Lillard finds Nurkic. Back to Lillard. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Lillard's got 10 points.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Here's Fox. He takes it in.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
They kick it out to Murray. Right wing. 29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. Sabonis with a screen on Thibault, and he lobs it up, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. For 3, here's Lillard. Hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Fox. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has got 8 points in the quarter.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for Sacramento. 8 points in the quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Matisse Thybulle out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Sharp in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
The awareness of Fox starting to come through here. You sag off him for a little bit, sticks the jumper.
And the dunk by Lillard. Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. It's Barnes on the wing. Portland grabs the miss.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups. You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
Well, you got to give them credit for how aggressive they've been on defense, getting the opposition to cough it up and then making them pay on the other end.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Here's Fox. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Well, Fox really daring them right now to foul him on the inside.
And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, B.A. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. Talk about two guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing. Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Nurkic passes to Grant. Here's Lillard, and he drives in. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Fox, the pass to Sabonis, and Sabonis slams it in.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
And Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
Three-pointer. And the Kings with another 3.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Oh, nice looking shot. I mean, especially from that deep.
2 minutes.
Oh, Fox with a steal.
2 minutes.
Outside Herter. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Sharp. Buries it down low.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Grant the screen. Minute 32 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Thibault, and that one drops for him.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Kings.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for De'Aaron Fox.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Yeah, not something you want to do. You let Lillard drive all the way to the rack, and he will throw it down.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
Second free throw, no good.
You think about Nurkic, 7 foot, 300 pounds. When he gets around the rim, who's going to move him off that spot?
Fox up top, who is stolen by Lillard. From deep, it's rebounded by Sabonis.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Fox right side. They kick it out to Murray. Tries again. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Sabonis, such a fantastic prospect, a guy you think is going to play 10 or 12 years in this league, and a good job there getting contact and getting to the line.
Lillard with the ball. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Murray. Fox outside. Can't connect. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. Boy, this crowd. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So along.
RJ, some fantastic young talent on display on both sides.
Oh, the future is bright, and these guys are the future. But don't look over the present, because they are already so exciting to watch. It's going to be a lot of fun courtside.
Now Sacramento starting 5. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter, and it's Barnes in at the 3. Giddy with it, out guarded by Fox, and it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And so here is Oklahoma City.
Well, Jordan makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Richard, teams love to have a big man like Sabonis who they can run their offense through, don't they?
Yeah, he's got triple-double potential every time he steps on the floor. Look, he gets on the glass. His passing is so perfect, and then he's a great presence down low.
Now, here's George. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Barnes. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Sabonis, no good. The Thunder have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Williams. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Dagnall. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the King. And it's Fox with the jam.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Good on the bucket.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Right side, Sabonis. The feed to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And I think back to when Sacramento Kings hired Mike Brown as their head coach, there was almost universal praise for that move.
And Richard, when it comes to Mike Brown, it's easy to understand why he was such a popular hire.
Yeah, you're talking about a guy with a ton of NBA experience, and he has taken a team to the finals. He had the confidence of the Kings players from day one.
And he left a world championship team, so he brings that pedigree, RJ, with him to Sacramento.
Yes, sir.
Herter passes to Murray. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. They recover it. Barnes kicks to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. Shot clock reset for Sacramento. Herter finds Barnes. Tries yet again. Herter trying to break free. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Got one on Holmgren. The Kings have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. A key member of that 73-win Golden State Warrior team was Harrison Barnes.
And almost the forgotten part of the famed death lineup, it was Barnes, Steph, Clay, Draymond, and Andre Iguodala. Harrison, a big piece of that 2015 championship team as well.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
It's fascinating to watch Dort evolve his game. He's raised his free throw percentage to 84% last year, and for the first time in his career, he shot over 40% from the field.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 6. Now Murray. Lays it up off the glass. Murray's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Fox passes to Sabonis. Here's Herter. His 3-pointers off the mark. Right side, Williams. Nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's Sacramento up 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Williams at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Now, here's Monk, and that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. Williams for 3. Tipped away.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, D.A. Davis, the pass to Lyles. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And Davis sends it back. Now, here's Monk. He's guarded by Williams. And then Monk with the dunk.
I tell you, Monk has some bunnies on him. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Kings leading now by 4. From deep. It's rebounded by Giddey. Thunder have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Stolen by Mitchell. Giddey against Davis. In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers struggle accepting smaller roles, different roles. As a player, talk about that challenge.
Self-confidence is a weird one. Sometimes it can work great for you, and sometimes it can work against you. For me personally, as I got older, I loved finding the challenge. And the challenge was, how could I star in my role? Was it as a 10-point-a-game scorer? Was it as a 20-point-a-game scorer? Or was it as a 5-point-a-game scorer? because ultimately you have a chance to have an impact on the game, and I love basketball, so I was going to take any role you were going to give me.
What a great answer. So in other words, you've always got to evolve.
You always get to evolve, and it's always going to be adapt or die, especially as you get older. You have to adapt or your career's going to end. I would have never played 17 years if I didn't adapt.
Here's Lyles over Williams, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Thunder trailing by 5. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. This one for 3. They get it again. Outside Williams. Pass to Holmgren. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander hits the 3-point bomb. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And have yourself a night, Shea. We know he can dish it, but when he needs to, SGA can just take over offensively.
That one falls.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Oklahoma City's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts.
Talking about Davion Mitchell, an explosive guard who can really score.
Davis in the corner from downtown, and another 3 for Sacramento.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Davis kicks to Mitchell. Lyles against Williams. Shot clock at 3. Shot's good by Lyles. Lyles got his second bucket.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. The Thunder shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. And he drives in, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I tell you what, he's tenacious on the drive, isn't he? I mean, Monk constantly looking to get to the free throw line.
And Monk drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. Giddy, no good. And here is Monk. For 3, Mitchell. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David. And whoop.
28, the Kings, 34.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Let me hear you. Timeout back for the Thunder. Time to get up from your seats and make some noise for T-shirt time.
Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position.
Sacramento foul.
So it's the Thunder now. They trail by 6. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Sabonis grabs the board. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. And it's Murray with the jam.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. Kings leading now by 8. Here's Herter. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Herter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Continues to develop his playmaking abilities. Gilgeous-Alexander is an unselfish team player.
Herter passes to Sabonis. And the layup's good off the glass. Sabonis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Kings.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And Giddey gets it to go.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox, and there it is for him. Fox has got 8 points.
Gonna have to do more than this to stop Fox. He's such an outstanding player.
He gets that one.
Consistency all game long. He's gonna continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Fox with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Herter passes to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And stolen by Barnes. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Herter. The kick out to Barnes. Outside, Fox. No good with the triple. Thunder trailing by 11. This team has credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia, and that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
For your opponent's
and that's good as he hits both of his shots. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Fox deciding where to go with it. Wide open look here for Murray. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. And 11 points for Keegan Murray.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
personal foul. 14 foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 17. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Largely because of that limb, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
A shot by Sabonis, nobody around, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
Really well done there, just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And the pass to Giddey. There's 1:47 left to play here in the third. Shoots over Fox. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Fox with it. Williams picks him up. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Herter. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Williams, and then Williams slams it in.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Kings have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And Herter drops them both. Thunder trailing by 10. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drive.
They get it back. Herter pass to Sabonis. Outside, Fox. Crafty move. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The lefty, De'Aaron Fox, boy, I am happy I do not have to check him.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Deep two from Murray. Second chance shot. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Just doing his job. Sabonis is there to snag the offensive rebound and put it right back.
Dort wide open. That three off the mark. Barnes kicks to Herter. To the right side. Passes it to Barnes. Back to Herter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. And the teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position. And boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Holmgren is out there with Williams. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Athletic play from Dort on the drive, coming in hot and finishing it off with the slam. It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Fox finds Sabonis. Murray the pass to Herter. For the 3. Sinks the triple. Herter's got 7 points for the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now here's Herter. Giddey defending. The kick out to Barnes. Another 3 for Sacramento.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
Murray the pass to Sabonis. Got a hand on it. Murray against Williams. Over to the left wing. Holmgren. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Fox passes to Sabonis. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Dort attacking. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Dort's got 6 here in this quarter.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Here's Fox. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Kings? And he sinks the second.
We look at the pace of this league, and Fox, look, he is built for it.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Connects from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points here in the second half. Fox with it. Williams picks him up. Open shot by Murray. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Fox passes to Sabonis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Kings.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. To the inside. Herter finds Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And Giddey gets it to go.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Herter passes to Fox. He takes it in. Murray kicks to Herter. There's the triple. Sacramento gets it back. The kick out to Barnes. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business.
I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Damian Lillard out there with Matisse Thybulle, and it's Sharp in at the small forward position.
Yeah, someone who has battled injuries. Great to see Yusuf Nurkic out there tonight.
Here's Williams from deep. Giddey. Thybulle with the board. Pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Misses the 3. And slam comes by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's just incredible court awareness by Josh Giddey. Understanding wide open man, I've got to find him. Boy, very hard not to be impressed with the young Australian, Josh Giddey. This is a young guard who can do absolutely everything.
He goes up. And slam comes by Gilgeous-Alexander.
His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Oh, a terrific athlete. I love when Lillard uses his vertical to hammer it down.
And Doris, the versatility of Giddey is really special.
BA, think about it. He set the record in his rookie season for the youngest player ever to record a triple-double. There's no question this guy is special, and I can't wait to watch his progress.
It's stolen by Nurkic. And they're on the break. Pulls up for 3. Thybulle, that's good.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off. What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Portland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Lillard passes to Grant. And here's Nurkic for 3. Out of bounds, the Thunder will take it. The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Holmgren, outside for Dort, fires the 3. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Ball stolen. Williams against Lillard. Inside, Holmgren. And no good. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Thybulle passes to Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Giddey. For 3, here's Lillard. Outside for Grant. From downtown. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
We've got 1:55 left in the first. For 3, here's Lillard. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, too easy for Nurkic. A big man who goes up strong. You have to meet him at the rim and counter his aggression. I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Lillard passes to Thybulle. Back to Lillard. Clock at 6. Releases. Outside for Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength, uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Here's Holmgren. And it's Portland with a rebound. Nurkic just got his 5th rebound in this one. Driving in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make.
Second personal foul. 13.
For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. 16 seconds left in the first. 3-pointer off the mark. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Outside Thibault. Just 3 on the clock. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Thibault's got 5 now.
Not just a score. Lillard knows it's his responsibility as the point guard to involve his teammates.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Trailblazers. They're... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the 4. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second.
Well read defensively. That window closed so fast.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Outside Thibault to the right side. For 3, here's Lillard. The Thunder pull it in.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Gets the 3 ball to go. And that'll tie this game up.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that 3-point shot's going to make him so dangerous.
Grant the screen. The 3 ball. And Damian Lillard gets a 3. Lillard's got 6 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Second team foul.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. The kick out to Williams. Launches it. Another shot. And it's good on the layup. 6 points for him.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Lillard with the bucket.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Holmgren. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Nurkic a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, here's Lillard. And again, it's Portland with a 3. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch, and I think it's 100% appropriate.
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Timeout called, Portland. A line change here for Portland. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first half. There's Simons with a three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Giddey. Outside Williams. Takes it inside. Oh, wow! Incredible!
Boy, wide open teammate, really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Simons up top. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Dort. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Boy, you've got to have a tight handle to make that kind of move. Lou Dort, show off.
Here's Watford. Williams defending. Giddey against Reddish.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Trailblazers have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Simons passes to Reddish. Back to Simons. Here's Little. Dort defending. 5 to shoot. Here's Reddish. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And so he makes both from the line. Oklahoma City trailing. Over to the left wing. Outside, Williams. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it back. Dort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the
previous play.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Watford with 4 on the clock. The shot misses.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Oklahoma City calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't,
and we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Trailblazers out in front, up by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Here come your Thunder Girls.
So it's the Thunder now. It's a 5-point game. So the Trail Blazers 5 right now. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Matisse Thybulle out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Sharp in at the 3.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Nurkic just screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Thybulle against Giddey. Pass to Grant. 6 to shoot. Here's Lillard. It's deflected. Lillard against Williams. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Lillard outside. Knocks it down from distance. Lillard's got 17.
Oh, the moment Lillard crosses half court, you better pick him up. A scorer with unlimited range.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
Grant, it's amazing how Holmgren transforms your defense when he's on the floor.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he really makes up for a lack of strength with length and tremendous timing. He has the lateral footwork to defend 1 through 5 as well. And, of course, he can block shots from any spot on the floor. A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Nurkic. Nurkic a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. No coverage that time. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
And once Lillard kicks it up a notch, watch out. Flat out taking over now.
And there's the call on Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
From the inbound, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Damian Lillard picks one up.
Well, what a pump fake by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the defender committed, and he'll go to the foul line.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. Grant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Grant the pass to Nurkic. Shakes him. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. Lou Dort picks one up.
Well, I like how Jeremy Grant continues to work on his game. The jumper is coming along, and he remains an exceptional defensive player.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Grant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, just a great read by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Getting in transition, making it easy.
Who's watching him?
Lillard outside. Pass to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
We've got 1:55 left in the third. Pure from three-point range.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answers.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
1:46 left in the third quarter. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 17 points. Portland leading. Lillard with the ball, and it's Dort picking him up. And here's Grant from the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Very good awareness from Grant. Just the ability to catch and shoot. So important to his growth.
Dort, the pass to Williams. And here's Thybulle. He's got 5. And And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
It's both from the stripe. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Outside Giddey. The shot no good. Hey, great D that time from Grant. Now Portland with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Lillard outside. From deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Thibault picks him up and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has an array of moves, this guy can get going offensively. He's starting to cook a little bit.
Lillard passes to Graham. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 10.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around the swing.
And Nurkic throws it down.
Just keeping the game simple. Lillard's patience and acute understanding of pick and rolls comes in handy.
Unable to get that one. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Trailblazers. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. They've got Josh Giddey. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Lugens Dort out there with Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline. Well, just it's easy to say this guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And Lillard puts up a... Deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Lillard's got 28 points for the game.
The range Dame possesses is exceptional. That's what it takes to be logo Lillard.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Lillard with the ball. Uncovered. Connects. The jumper drops. Lillard's got 16 points here in the second half.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Nurkic passes to Lillard. Graham with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Lillard can't get it to go. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. From deep, Giddey. Damian Lillard with the rebound.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And I'll tell you, that was some smart basketball from Lillard right there. I mean, understanding how to put pressure on the D to get these calls.
And he makes both free throws. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Bible passes to Graham. Clock at 6. A leaner. That one a little long. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Holmgren misses from close range. Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Thibault against Giddey. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he can't hit the second. Oklahoma City has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Matisse Thibault.
The pressure that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can put on a defense with his ability to drive, that quickness, just a problem for defenders.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the final quarter. Grant outside, launches a 3. Portland, no good that time either.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 31.
This guy's got tremendous length for his position. So at 6'6", Gilgeous-Alexander confident attacking in the paint.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Simons checked in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He likes the way they're pounding the ball inside. He said, keep working for high percentage looks. The more efficient that we can be down the stretch, the better chance we have of winning this game. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. 5 on the clock. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 6 assists now in the game. The Thunder have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. From deep, Giddey. He buries it from 3.
Wow, Josh Giddey might be young, folks, but a fearless big-time bucket right there.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander to the inside. Nurkic passes to Simons. Pass to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Oh, he nails it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Grant with a screen on Dort. Simons passes to Lillard. Fires for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. They trail by 7. It's stolen by Nurkic.
And that's a frustration foul. They've let this game slip away.
5th personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
You know, it's the production plus the leadership that makes Lillard one of the most valuable players in this league.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Williams passes to Giddey. Can't connect from long distance. Off the mark. So it's Portland picking up the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. 4 out.